was the kind of transition into that one, but then SMY's been nerfed on ranged heroes a fair amount. Mantistar's been kind of the go-to for ranged agi carries or semi-carries, but...
Like a Yasha BKB build.
Oh, that could be good, actually. Oh, S4, he doesn't get the bounty. That static link, but jump forward, Z-Freak and Hanskin on the high ground, and they'll turn it back around with a stun down. Doom onto S4, and Jesse arrives. Weaver suddenly in the party, and a finger of death back on. Takedown 2, and Complexity. Great reactions here coming into the team fight, while EGM, he's left alone to his own devices. Swindle says, you know what, you bullied me out of lane. Give me this kill, lads. Let me take it, but it up and get himself closer to that armlet, but Swindle's going to be super happy with that now, halfway through level 5.
They like force Complexity towards like defending the top lane, for example, so see what the next move's going to be. Loader in range of this sentry.
Oh, can they see him up there? Well,
yeah,
Swindles,
they do. They see him.
I know exactly what's going on.
But they also don't want to initiate on Loader. He's got Reincarnation, Armlet. You don't want to throw too many spells on him.
Start things off on the tide, that'll turn back though. Unray keeps Loader alive, and they're actually sort of pushing up a lot of damage onto him. The Ravage turns back again, and Jesse, Shikuchi's through. Finish off Chikiro, look for the ones on the back end as well. He's still got his ultimate, time lapse out, and Bulldog dropping solo. Throws the wild axes, the Supernova's good, they finish off the Beastmaster. But the egg dropping, Jesse finds the kill back with that. Loader still has his ultimate, but he's a Raid King. He's taken out the first time, and S4's doomed up. He's got to try and get himself back into this, and lift drop in, but the armor toggle gets himself to a decent amount of HP, but Hanska doesn't land that stun, and Swindles will forfeit his life once more. The question is, can Jesse get himself away in the back? Loader chasing the DK, but it's the Weaver. Oh, quite hit by the plasma field. As a TP, looks like he'll be able to retreat back to Fountain as well.
Yeah, not the best timed egg coming out from Ake, able to be dealt with by Complexity, and then like after the fight ended up split up, it was just easy for the Dragon Knight to continually armor toggle while fighting the Wraith King.
We'll start things off at the top rune spot, but it's Complexity who are actually afraid of this fight. Continuing through with Alliance converging on the area. S4, of course, he's got a haste rune chasing people down. Why wouldn't he?
And with the Aegis, they just can't really commit too much on S4. They're trying to kill him without committing any big spells.
Oh,
but
Swindle's thinking about the Ravage. He's cancelling it out there. We go back onto 2 EGM. Bulldogs on Ray's not going to heal you through that one, and Limp chases EGM. Hex stop, and Zoom onto Ake means there's no Supernova and nothing left to throw here for Alliance.
That
2
was
gone.
Such a good Ravage timing. He waited until the Alliance heroes rotated, and they kill Bulldog before he even gets a roar off.
Loader cannot save Ake, and nice Lincolns from Jesse. Stop out that stun. I think he will. No, he dives away. It comes back up. But again, Loader not available in the team fight.
He's got no Reincarnation. That's a level 1 Reincarnation
20
pop.
seconds, armor toggle. Can you do it, Loader? Estel comes back in. The sun rays there, but he's gone. Complexity. 3 down for Alliance. And their team fight ultimate's paying off dividends there.
Swindles, I mean, you can point towards his bad start, say what you want about it, but he makes up for it in spades there with that Ravage, and the follow-up from
Swindles considering forcing himself into this one, but it's just a little bit of back and forth as the racks are falling at the EGM. Oh, he's held in place, but there's the BKB, the run forward from Loader, straight into Z-Freak, the stun back, holds the racing, but Complexity don't have enough damage, and the roar is perfect. Catches the DK, stops him from actually running through the fight, and they finish off Swindles. No Ravage just yet, and the tide is forced to buy back. Oh, time lapse gets Jesse out. The Lions, they've got the racks. This down slowly but surely, the Ravage finally comes from Swindles. They got the reincarnation through, but S4 is unkillable on the front line. Aegis still up, tanking through all the damage. The finger finally kills him, but he's coming back to life in a matter of seconds. And Alliance, they got what they came for. They might give up S4. No, they won't. They'll run back in. Look to save their mate. And Razor sprints away with all that movement speed, while Hanskin, he wants to continue this fight through Complexity. They need to get something out of this EGM. There we go. Kiro's taken out. S4 turned on. Setting Link still damaged, but Loader, he's still alive. Runs through. Crits 1. Hits on 2. But he's 1v3. Alliance ditch Loader. Get back to base. And leave the Wraith King to die.
Perhaps Loader joins them in the grave on Alliance's side. It was an expensive push, but ultimately they get the melee racks. They killed Tide twice and the Doom, so easily worth it. The side of Alliance in terms of just progressing the game.
Retreat, scout out Roshan, and reset.
Those 2 buybacks are very costly for Complexity. When you commit those buybacks, you're really hoping to get those pickoffs and catch a couple heroes on the retreat. You've got 2 Blink Initiators in the DK and the Lion, but they weren't able to stop the TP of the Beastmaster.
1, 2, 3, the crits! Wow. Loader says goodnight to the Lion. Z-Freak, time to run. They wanted to sneak the Roshan, but Alliance keep on chasing Loader. The one-man ramp. Goes off the little bug. Should be Aegis and Cheese for Team Alliance.
I think Cole may just have to force this here. They've got Ravage, and giving Alliance Cheese and Aegis after you've just committed multiple buybacks is definitely not what they had in mind.
They're not fast.
Can Weaver get in there in time? He could go for the sneak.
Gucci runs in, he tries it, the roll back, the bottom as well. Jesse dropping low, they have a few more hits and he's gone. There's no time left back. They'll chase out Z-Freak as well. There's no buybacks here from Complexity. He's stunned, so he can't TP, and the Doom destroyed.
Oh, don't worry. Weaver stole Loda's wand. It's all worth it.
Oh, did he? Oh, no.
I mean, Alliance are just ready for it. They summoned the Necro Books. They had vision of the valuable Phoenix and Jakiro just as far away as possible.
Scouts with Hawk have one hero up on the front lines to pop smoke.
And Bulldog as well, hidden in the trees. He's a hero you don't
Where's
want to
he?
have.
Oh god,
Yeah.
look at him. He's miles away.
He doesn't want to get doomed or anything at the start of the fight. He wants to make sure he can get off his spells.
Does want to roar a Necro Book, but Swindles is doing a similar thing as well. And they'll blink forward onto S4, but S4 is stunned up. The Ravage is good from Swindles. And Z-Freak waits for the Doom onto S4 now. Finally gets to the BKB, not forthcoming for the Sunray. It keeps him alive. Loda's still tagging through and has the Cheese as well. Supernova over to the east, and Jesse just cannot stick on a target. Alliance are outlasting Complexity here, with S4 just running at them. Hanskin, where do you go? Where do you go? You stand and you mana drain and you try and battle, but the buyback comes through from Complexity, trying to get themselves in this again. The armor from Limp, but the Aegis is still held onto by S4. Alliance, they lost their Wraith King, and he doesn't have BOTs. Complexity might have been able to turn this one back around, and S4 is definitely in trouble. So the Sunray comes through from Arcade, the BKB finally pops, they kill off the Doom, and Swindles is in a spot of bother as well, tanking up, but that static link plus 196. And S4 will have the down. Oh yeah, Jesse's gone. Limp, buyback into tieback, ultra kill for S4 and Alliance. That team fight. They seesawed a little bit, but S4 was strong enough.
Yeah, Bulldog actually blinked in to initiate with Raw into the Ravage, unfortunately. Swindles was very much ready for the Beastmaster initiation. They burst down Bulldog before he even gets the Roar off, so things started very well for Complexity, but having Reincarnation and Aegis on the side of Alliance has proved to be a bit too much.
And then they mana drained Loda enough to kill him without Reincarnation popping.
Well,
so he brought back into that one. And he popped his Cheese very early on, but it's going to be the third lane of racks here for Alliance to take, and
everything goes right for Complexity in that fight. They commit buybacks and they still lose pretty convincingly.
Tragic state of affairs for them. Jesse. Alright, King is right flicking you down. Swindle's trying to buke it out with S4. Nothing doing there, and the Lions 5v2 at this point, looking for the throne. Z-Freak's gone and good game's called. Alliance will take game one here against Complexity. Step one to being the best Swedish team in the world.
Have more sweets.
That's
step one.
Fewer brothers, more Swedes.
Yep. Well, Complexity, they've been in this position before. Last time they met, it was a 2-1 victory at Shanghai Major, and that's something Alliance can be looking to get some vengeance for. So off to a good start here, and I mean Alliance very solid. I think something that kind of Blitz kind of mentioned, it's just like that slight easier for him. Bulldog. Okay, as I say that, he's going to TP. All right.
He's got the hood, but he's roared up. He does not get a scorched. Oh yes, he does. He got scorched up in time. The Spirit Sun is still dreading him down low. Swindles barely escaping while EGM comes in. The Chrono down on the Jesse and Limp. But the damage output isn't quite there from Alliance until the Chain Frost finally lands, but bouncing back onto Swindles into Z-Freak again. The Illusion's taking a little bit of this damage. Complexity, they've lost 2 heroes, while EGM magnetized and doomed. They'll try and deny him off. Arcade Bulldog turn to kill, and there's the deny. All very low and tail between legs. Alliance, they retreat out, but it's a good trade for them, even if they do have to return to Fountain to lick their wounds.
Yeah, and
they're looking for the tier 2, but the wraparound is coming. Hanskin and EPICENTER are in a good position to scout this one out, though, and initiation routes, the avenues that Alliance have to utilize here. This darkness, the nighttime has come, and the roar onto Swindles, burnt through all his mana, and the Chrono onto 2. Hanskin and Jesse both caught, and in the meantime, S4 rips through Z-Freak, takes him out on the exorcism. The little ladies, the sisters, burn through Jesse. 3 down, look for 4. Limp Constellation is the lit, and now maybe EGM Shakira with the center up the front. Limp finds him. But a 4 for 2, and the 2 supports are the only casualties here for Alliance. Limp, oh, there's no stun. No bash.
Oh, S4 had I believe had the Yules. He had it after the TP.
Very close.
May have been able to do so during, but Cole get completely demolished by that Chronosphere. Death that.
Trying to take towers against it. We saw how good it was in game number 1. Just lay it down onto a tower and Complexity couldn't really do anything with it. EGM, there's the Chrono down from Loader onto Swindles. Again, they're going to focus down the Doombringer. And Spirit tries the boulder smash. Winter's Curse is good on S4. The damage output isn't going to be good enough though. S4 dropping down half HP. Yules himself into the air as Jesse BKB, but the roar is there. Bulldog catches him, but Limp, the damage. S4 Spirit slides through, but still drops. Loader returns to the fight again, but Chessie burns through his mana. The Necroinus from Bulldog will clear up Chessie. Or will they? Or will they? Swindles eats one, and the burn. He had no mana to burn, so the HP doesn't get reduced either. Chessie barely by the skin of his teeth retreats out of the fight, still alive.
Yeah, that was a Swindles buyback as well. A huge teamfight victory for Alliance.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They managed.
Right, and just keep spamming out.
I don't think Cole are ready for another Macropire.
Oh, Chessie's alone in the Roche pit. Well, he had a couple of skeletons there, but Boomstick is not going to be able to
They've
finish
got
off
all their
Roshan
ultis
alone.
back up. This fight doesn't go well for Cole if they're not careful.
Load up. The little
He's got
shimmy
BKB that
forward.
can play very aggressive.
Yeah,
until he
damn
gets
right. He's doomed, but he got the BKB off beforehand. Winter's Curse onto EGM is going to hold the advance of the Hordes of Alliance. The Macropire is dropped, and Chessie, he walks in with his BKB. They've taken out the two supports pretty much here with the buyback from EGM. Looking to turn around as the Bulldog onto Hanskin. The Roar expended, but it's a great Chrono from Loader. Catches one, but it splits the fight until the damage. Z-Free controls him with the Chrono and finishes him off. Now Chessie, he's full HP, but how long will this last? With the Exorcism and that Spirit Siphon burning through, the Gyrocopter drops. That boulder smash will not save you, brother. And Bulldog sprinting away from the fight, but Complexity have done decently here.
Yeah, they forced buybacks, and with Exorcism wearing off, they can actually chase and re-engage now. Bulldog's low. Not sure.
Z-Freak. Without Limp, you're not going to be able to do that. But Bulldog, yeah, kills off the illusion. The urn will take him down and will finish him off while EGM, he bought back and tried to waddle his way back into the team fight, but Limp survives.
And then the AoE heal kicks in, but it's not like they like against Cole. They're always going to be looking to focus one down, using like you doom one, you want to kill that one hero. So
Back into the Roche pit we go. This third time lucky for Complexity and EGM. Guess what it's time for?
Aethelens?
It's time for macro. Oh, you got Ethelent and Doctrine on EGM.
No, he hasn't gone the Aethelens. He's a bit poor right now, but here we go.
It's macro fire time and Complexity. Oh, Loader, hello, Chrono ready, and he's going to try and throw it down on the chest. Catches two again. Z-Freak
Got
on
Swindles.
the back lines. Clips S4 and the Raw. This curse is good, but that Chain Frost is even better. Back into the bouncing through them, and Swindle still and Complexity retreating. But Hanskin, he cannot flap his wings any further. The Hordes of Alliance. I've caught them. Complexity lose one by one, and then they'll lose Roshan to boot.
I mean, Alliance just hit massive Chain Frost there from Ake.
Again, tier 3 being pushed in. Glyph, very early to be popped, and it has to be to deal with S4. Question is, how does Complexity jump in? Well, they don't. Loader is the one to initiate onto Chessie. There's the Macropire drop. The damage output is amazing from Alliance, and you're right, no buyback to Gyro. Loader pops his BKB and just runs through them all. While S4, 1v1 Swindles. Swindles doesn't stand a chance. Doombringer, get yourself the hell out of here, and Complexity on the roast at this point. Alliance take down the first lane of racks, 34 minutes in, look for the second, and there's tier 3. There's no exorcism here, but it's still not long for this world as the liquid fire gets pumped out time and time again from EGM.
Doom forced to rebuy, but I don't even think they can fight without the Gyrocopter. PL, despite how fast he is, just can't fight into this Alliance squad.
They have to go in. Limp has to go in. He knows he is the last ditch effort here to try and kill off anyone, and Bulldog will be the one hero he kills, but PL loses a life in the exchange and has to buy back. Down goes Complexity. Phantom Lancer, Earth Turret.
Beasting, he gets kill after kill while doomed. He's just ignoring the Doom at this point. He will lose his Aegis, but he's got a second life.
He finally dies. Finally.
He may just want to secure the melee racks here, and yeah, he's going to get the melee racks, recognizing that they may have to retreat soon.
They
Lucas got back, and
they can't go top because of the tier 2 there, so it looks like you're right. Loader,
they can
silence.
just lose EGM here. You don't really care. You just need to make sure you get out, and EGM won't even go down.
Limp. Ooh. Nearly likes the Macropire, stands in the fire a little bit too long. Loader, he's got Blinking 3, time walk away, the homing missile though. BKB's away, no problem. And this double damage room, hang on a second, 10 seconds until Chrono.
Already on the high ground with Exorcism.
OG have got him under lock and key, and this lane of racks, the BKB from Loader. preemptively popped just to make damn sure they get it. And he's looking for the chrono with the summon limp. He's back there. The real one, they know it's him, but Chetsy's gone. Buyback's available for the gyro, but at this point, Alliance just aren't dying. Limp is chasing a Lich around and losing his life in the macro fire. Look at him. The Phantom Lancer doesn't stand a chance in hell while S4 mops up on the back. Tentacled Lady forces the GG out of complexity.
Dire's middle barracks has
Well,
fallen.
Complexity not out of Epicenter, but they will be starting in the lower bracket come main event tomorrow. And that's a tough proposition for them. A possible EG or Secret round 1 matchup. They had a strong game 1 showing, but game 2 it just feels like there was a few too many draft weaknesses for them. The last pick PL was kind of like, it didn't really patch up the holes in their ship, and there was no real obvious pick that was going to work for them, but Alliance is very strong, stable drafts, and